Sabina madam, you start.
Okay. Good morning to one and all. It's my pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to you all on this third day of webinar. I welcome our principal, Dr. Subhash D'Souza, sir. It is a moment of extreme pleasure to honored welcome today's guest, Assistant Professor Shalu Puswani. Before we start with an introduction of our guest, let us pray together. O Lord, you are the light that guides my feet. You are the map that gives me direction. You are the peace that makes me strong. You are the leader whom I faithfully follow. May your light illuminate my life and your guidance bring direction. May I find inspiration in your word and peace in my heart as I follow you. Amen. Now, with a great opening, I introduce ma'am. Assistant Professor Shalu Purswani has completed her NET and SAT both in two subjects, management and commerce each. Right now, she is pursuing for PhD and CFP. She works in Burnt Sangha Uma Krishna Shetty Institute of Management and Research, as well as works as a visiting faculty in various reputed colleges. Her resume is filled with various achievements and certificates, and the list goes on continuously with various research programs. We are grateful to have young and charming personality among us. Thank you so much, ma'am. Today we are going to learn business management and human resource management under her guidance. I wish this webinar enlighten us all and provide with approaches to deal with tomorrow's problems. Now, without wasting more time, I will request ma'am to start with the session. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to third day of paper 2 session commerce and management. So this subject which you can see, that is business management and human resource management. This is common for commerce and management both. So I'll give you perspective of both streams. So starting with, I have included in my PPT syllabus. So how we'll move on, we'll discuss syllabus and which are important topics, which are asked in exam and which are some important things I'll even teach you. And then we will move to MCQ session, that how you are going to solve MCQs, how you're going to approach MCQs, because due to time constraint, the subject is very vast. So we'll discuss some important things and which questions are short asked in exam, which topics are frequently asked in exam. We will see that. So starting with, syllabus of business management and human resource management. So this subject, business management and human resource management, is divided into three parts. It's you can say small, three subjects are included in one subject. One is your business management. Second is your human resource management. In this human resource management, you have some part of industrial relation also. Industrial relation, commerce students also, they are asking nowadays some questions on that. Management, obviously in depth you are asked on industrial relations. Then in this unit 6 of commerce, basically management people have different unit, but syllabus is almost similar. There in this 6th unit, they have also included in your human resource. If you can see this syllabus, this is management, this is your organizational structure, all your principles of management. Motivation and leadership, this basically comes under your OB part. You have OB included in human resource management. Management, they have separate subject as OB. In commerce, you have OB included in this unit. Then some portion of corporate governance and ethics, like introduction, some theories, meaning of business ethics. Then you have human resource management in detail, your training, development, selection, recruitment, selection, your succession planning, your compensation management, incentives, etc. Performance appraisal, very important topic. And this is part of industrial relation, your collective bargaining, your workers' participation in management. And last part, which is there, which is included in your syllabus, is earlier we have seen the motivation and leadership here, which is a part of OB. So these both things, like what are, what is motivation, various theories of motivation, everything you should be very clear. 100% question is there in your exam. As we move to a theory topic, I'll give you more, foresight what can come in exam. And last topic, of your syllabus is OB. This all comes under your organizational behavior. So this also is very important, and organizational culture. So this is your syllabus. So I can say this is one of the lengthiest topic in your paper 2 commerce, and very important topic. You can get like many questions you get from this unit, even from marketing unit, etc. So starting with management. So what I've done is, of some part of OB I've included. Mostly I've covered many things in PPT. I don't know how much as time constraint is there, how much I can cover in, I can explain you, but I will try my best. But anyways, I'm going to provide this PPT to you will receive by sir on your WhatsApp group, whichever you have joined. So there all details will be there. You can refer it later on in detail. So coming to definition of management, if you can see here, in exam they ask you sometimes definition, and I have seen sometimes they ask you such definitions where which we don't know, only we don't know author. So what I would suggest you in this case, if they ask you that this definition is given by whom, I would suggest you that it is better that if you are aware about certain definitions of management, of Henry Fayol definition of management, F.W. Taylor, Peter Drucker, fine. Sometimes they ask you some other author only, no need to go behind that author. Whatever has come in previous year exam, you can just refer that definition. If afterwards something other comes, no, so many authors are there, so many definitions are there, so much we can't remember, but just go read once or twice, okay, certain definitions on HRM, certain definitions on management, etc. So they ask you in exam definitions. So coming to what do you mean by management? Management is to forecast 14 principles. We are going to do 14 principles of Henry Fayol. This is very important part, in your commerce. If you have studied, you have done your subject POM, POM. Okay, in your, so this principles are very common, and they ask you questions on that. So what is management? Management basically is to plan. First you forecast, okay, then you plan, you organize, you command, you coordinate, you control. So management comprises of what? You take example, if you are managing an organization and if you want to recruit people, you assume you have to recruit people, you have to forecast first that how many people I'll need in next year, by next year. What is my attrition rate? Okay, what do you mean by attrition rate? Basically the rate at which people are leaving organization. So say example, if attrition rate in IT sector is 25% every year, so keeping in mind this attrition rate, they have to keep on hiring more and more people. They have to train them. You have to forecast first how many people you will require. You have to plan accordingly, you have to organize, you have to command and then coordinate and keep on controlling. So this one, recruitment, I gave you one example of management. Similarly, management, so many things are there to manage. So this is well-known definition given by Peter Drucker. Management is an art of getting things done through and with people. Management involves people. It is art of getting things done through and with people. Without people, it's not possible. Now, questions on skills for managers have come. When we will solve MCQs, I have put one question on this, so you'll come to know that how questions are asked. So certain skills, these are some common skills which are required by managers. So you have manager should have conceptual skills, he should have interpersonal skills, technical skills, political skills. Now, what do you mean by conceptual skills? Conceptual skills is basically, you want your manager's mental ability to be, there. He should take interest in certain activities. He should coordinate with all organization activities, interest, etc. That is conceptual skills. Coming to interpersonal skills, manager should have ability to understand other people. He should be able to motivate people individually also and in group also. If he is mentoring individually, if you are mentoring groups, all will come in this interpersonal skills. Then you have technical skills. Manager should know how to use certain softwares, how to use PC, certain tools, procedures, techniques, how to follow. Technical skills are required. Say example, if a manager is working in a factory, so which say example, they are working in a chocolate factory, so how to run that machine, etc. You should have the technical skills. Similarly, if he's working in any other outlet, you should have that. For that, what technical skills are required, you should have that. Coming to political skills, he should also have, he should have power base, he should establish right connections with right people. Basically, you can say networking, okay, maintaining relationships, etc. So all these skills are, there are many skills, these are common ones. So all these skills are very important for managers, which they have to maintain. Now, these are 14 principles of Henry Fayol. I'm not discussing this in detail here. So just we'll see names of 14 principles. Okay. You can see here, division of work. In one sentence, I will let you know. A manager, in management, what Henry Fayol has said, that you should divide work and allot different people different work. Authority and responsibility should be there. Now, authority is basically power. Responsibility comes with power. Someone you don't give any designation and give so much responsibility, that person will not work properly. So authority and responsibility goes hand in hand, and you have to, work for it. So authority of responsibility, discipline, manager has to maintain certain discipline. He should be sincere, he should be obedient, he should respect, he should observe certain rules and regulations, etc. That is must. If discipline is not there, there will be chaos everywhere, and in this way you will not be able to manage organization. Next is unity of command. Unity of command is basically, you should have one boss or two boss, basically maximum two boss. Okay, that also we will not recommend. One boss, you should be accountable to one person. If you are, accountable or answerable to two, three, four people, it becomes, state of confusion creates, and it doesn't bring stability basically. So unity of command should be there. Unity of direction. Every person in an organization should follow what objectives are decided by an organization. They should have a common objective, that is common direction should be given to everyone. It should not be that, someone you're giving some other direction, someone you're giving other direction. Objective of organization has to be fulfilled. So accordingly, you have to make plan of action, and you have to see for which thing, which manager is responsible, and manager will direct other, subordinates, other employees. That is unity of direction. Coming to subordination of individual interest to general interest, you should keep your individual interest second. First, you should keep organizational interest as priority, as general interest as priority. Your interest should be secondary. Remuneration should be fair. See, if you only take work and you don't reward employees, if you don't pay them satisfactory, if you don't reward them properly, you don't give them basic, working conditions, basic rate, wage rate, basic cost of living. If you don't give them, they will not be happy to work in your organization. So you have to see that all these benefits are, they get from you, and you benefits such as, free education, medical and residential facilities, basic hygiene facilities, etc. So all these will come in remuneration. Then comes your scalar chain. So scalar chain is also known as, the path of scalar chain is also known as gangplank. It is quickest and easy way to communication. See what happens in this. Earlier, your communication was, say, from D to C, C to B. It's a lot. Say example, if D has to communicate with A, he has to, go through all these procedures. But now, if D want to communicate with G, he can directly communicate. If D want to communicate with E, he can directly communicate. This is basically in this, your work becomes faster. You can see each order, instruction, message, request, explanation, etc. has to pass through scalar chain. Everything has to pass through scalar chain. But now you have this gangplank. Basically, this gangplank is shortcut, okay, which you can, and it can also facilitate quick and easy communication. So this is all about scalar chain. Then you have order. Everything should be in order. It should be in systematic manner. Things and people both. Okay, arrangement and things is known as material order. Arrangement of people is social order. Everyone should be treated with equality, fairness, kindness, that is equity. Then you have stability of tenure. See, people should be given stability. Now, say example, if probation period is there, say 1 year your probation is there, 6 months your probation period is there, that is fine. But if you always keep employees as temporary, you don't make them permanent, so that will, not generate interest in employees, and employees will not become that much productive. And employees which are good, okay, good employees, they will obviously leave your organization and go if you don't give them, surety, if you don't give them stability in tenure. So they will leave and go to other organization which is giving stability. So this thing you have to keep in mind. So these are 14 principles of Henry Fayol. Now, if you can see this chart, okay, if you can see this chart, Henry Fayol has given planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, controlling. Then Luther Gulick has given this term POSCOP. POSCOP, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, budgeting. In exam, they can ask you who has given which management functions, and every author's management functions vary. Knudsen and Donnell has given planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. So these are some authors. Somewhere, you have to do some rote learning. Otherwise, now in HR and OB and all, they are asking you, interpretation questions, direct questions. They are not asking you how much you have understood. They are asking you. So you have to be thorough, and obviously names and theories, what person who has given this theory, this thing you have to do rote learning. There is no other option. Okay, now management theory is very important topic, very important topic. Management theories in exam they ask you. Okay, it's very important. I'll just give you brief of management theories. Later on you can refer in detail. So they ask you which theory was evolved when. Which theory was evolved when? So if you can see, scientific management theory was evolved from 1890 to 1940 approximately. Okay, between 1940 to 1950. Administrative theory started approximately in 1895 to around 1985. So from last, you can say 100 years it is going on, 100 years till 1985. You can see here. Then you have behavioral management theory, management science theory, organizational environment theory. These are some management theories when they have evolved. Sometimes they ask you dates. Earlier, a lot of questions used to come on which person theory, which who has given which theory. Now also you get, but dates earlier they used to ask, but now I have seen frequency of asking questions, on dates, it is reduced. That when this theory was formed, etc. It is comparatively less questions you get. But again, you can't say anything. You have to be prepared. So coming to general management theories, there are many theories. So you just have to remember some important theories. Like Frederick Taylor has given theory of scientific management. Henry Fayol has given administrative theory. Max Weber has given bureaucratic theory of management. And Elton Mayo has given a behavioral theory of management, which is also known as Hawthorne effect. This question is asked in exam many times, even question on scientific management, etc. is asked. So names of people who has given this theory and what they have said in that theory, you should know that in short. Okay, if you don't do that in detail, that is fine. But in short, you should know what Frederick Taylor has said in this theory. Okay, so basically, I'll just give you a brief thing. You can later on read in detail. So if you can see what Frederick Taylor has said, he has given theory of scientific management. He has said that the main important thing what he has said is improving economic efficiency, especially labor productivity. He wants that labor productivity should be improved, and he also motivated people by what? By money. He thought that money will motivate them, so he started different wage system, like differential piece rate system, different types of wages system he started. So you can just go through it. What is differential piece rate system? Especially management people, they ask you different types of wages plans. Okay, so you should know that different plans, what they have said, what is efficiency, what is inefficiency, be thorough with it. So in short, what Frederick Taylor has said, that I have to improve productivity in labor, and he kept in mind, he has come up with wage theory, that is differential piece rate system of wages. Coming to next principle, next theory, that is principle of scientific management. So in this theory, four important principles were there, which you have to keep in mind. You can see here, time and motion study. So basically, what was there in time and motion study? How jobs were performed and to find new ways to do them. Okay, so many times different ways people adopt to do different same work. Sometimes some people will do that work in a lesser time, someone will do require more time to complete that same work. So first study was time and motion study. Next study was develop, train and teach, train and develop the workmen with improved methods of doing work. Improved, come up with new methods, come up with new shortcuts to become more efficient, etc. Then came your next topic, that is interest of employer and employees. So if you can see, interest of employer and employees should be fully harmonized so as to secure mutually understanding relations between them. Establish fair level of performance. So if you see in the scientific management, he has also said that you should pay a fair premium. You should, a fair premium for your performance. It is must. And employees should work together. What do you mean by fully harmonized? Employees should secure mutual understanding, and they should work together. This is all about principles of scientific management. Then next theory is given by Henry Fayol, that is administrative management theory. Now in administrative management theory, obviously Henry Fayol, he has given 14 principles of management. Everyone is aware about that. He is also known as father of management. In exam, they can ask you who is father of management. Henry Fayol is father of management, and these 14 principles you have to remember. He has given administrative management theory. If you and you should also remember that who was Henry Fayol. He has given different things, like he has given he was a mining engineer. He was a senior executive in France who was considered as one of the influential contributors to modern management theory. So Taylor improved, what he did. He improved productivity by analyzing workers' action, and he also took top-down approach. If you can see here, these are 14 principles. They use these 14 principles, efficiently for management. Next important theory which is given by Max Weber is bureaucratic theory of management. So Weber has given this theory, and he has said that power is important. So in OB you have a topic that is power. So different types of power you should be aware. What is traditional power? What is charismatic power? What is legal power? Then next you have referent power. You have bureaucratic power, etc. So you should remember all these different types of powers which are there. So he said that Weber said that authority and power should be differentiated. He also said that with power, authority comes, and authority comes. Power comes with authority, and authority comes with power. So both are interdependent on each other, and it's very important. Whoever you're giving authority, that person should get power. So what are in features of bureaucracy? Division of labor should be there. Management should make rules. Legal power is important. Formal and impersonal relationships are important, etc. Here there was formal hierarchical structure. Formal structure was formed and hierarchical structure was formed. Hierarchical structure means a bottom up and top down approach was there. And here selection was made according to technical expertise. So obviously people who are experts will be selected, who have technical know-how, technical knowledge is strong. And so many things were this seen while selecting them. So this was all about features of bureaucracy. So if you can see Max Weber theory of management, you should know who was it. He was a German sociologist in 1860. Basically he was born in 1864 to 1920. Sometimes they ask you this year, so you have to be prepared for it. And these are different features of bureaucratic structure, or how rules were made, how was division of labor, hierarchy of authority, impersonality, etc. So Max Weber theory. So these four theories, if you can see here, I'm just coming back to theories again. Frederick Taylor theory of scientific management, Henry Fayol administrative theory, then Max Weber bureaucratic theory of management, and last is your Elton Mayo behavioral theory of management, which is also known as Hawthorne effect. Please remember name of this theory, Hawthorne effect. So Hawthorne effect, basically what it says, Elton Mayo. So he has done certain experiments. Okay, how this name came, Hawthorne effect. Basically, he has done experiment where he saw that employees will respond to positive change. Employees will respond positively if you bring some change, in work environment. Say example, if in my work environment they install AC, if they install, Wi-Fi connection, or they give us some more leisure activities. If you are aware, when you get time, just go to Google and watch workplace of Google. Okay, workplace of Google and workplace of Facebook. You can see there are slides in organization. There is sleep pod in organization, where if people are tired, they can go and sleep for some time. What is this? Why companies are doing this? It doesn't mean that employees there are enjoying it. Companies are making positive changes in work environment so that employees are more efficient, employees become more productive. So this Elton Mayo has done this experiment so many years back, and he has seen in that experiment that if you bring some changes in your workstation, clean workstation, relocating workstation, or illumination, employees are more productive because they know they are being studied, they are being taught, employees are taken care of. So productivity changes, employees become more efficient. Okay, so this is like very important thing. So if you can see here, when he was born in 1880 till 1949. He was a psychologist. Mainly you will see majority of the theories in HRM and OB, which you will see it is given by psychologists. Most of the people, who have given theories, they are psychologists. So he conducted this experiment. So where he has conducted little bit in depth, he conducted this experiment which I told you, like he made changes in working conditions. He conducted this activity in at Hawthorne plant in Chicago in 1920, and this experiment was going on for so many years. He changed working conditions including lighting, temperature, break times. If you are feeling hot in organization, you will not be able to work, you will not be able to concentrate. So you need a pleasant environment, you require a pleasant temperature, proper break time, work day, length of work day, etc. So all these things improve your workers performance. So this was the research which was done by Alton Mayo. So all these theories, they ask you in exam, you should be thorough with all these theories. Okay, so these are some of your theories. If you can see, management theories. So this is known as classical approach theories, which we have done now. Scientific management is given by F.W. Taylor. He's also known as father of scientific management. Administrative theory. This is scientific management. One side, they will give you theories. Other side, they'll give you a person's name. They'll tell you to match, or they will ask you who was father of modern management, who was father of scientific management. They ask you such questions. So you have to be very thorough. And you can see charts which are drawn here. Similar charts, when you study, you should have in pointer forms. As we move to certain topics in my further slides, you will see steps which I have there, like steps of planning, steps of human resource management. Steps also you have to write somewhere in sequence, because they ask you in exam. And when you go, for exam, when you before, say 1 or 2 days before, you will not open all PPTs, all books, etc. You have to have some notes in your own language, okay, some pointers with you where you can revise at end moment. So scientific management is given by F.W. Taylor, and he is known as father of scientific management. Administrative theory is given by Henry Fayol. He is also known as father of administrative management and father of modern management. Okay, both names are given to him, and he has given 14 principles of management also. Then bureaucratic model is given by Max Weber. Bureaucratic model is given by Max Weber. Coming to neoclassical approach. Now, if you can see, this was classical approach. Then you have neoclassical approach. In this, you have human relations theory given by Alton Mayo, which we have done Hawthorne study. Okay, it is also known as human relation movement. Please remember other name. Another name is Hawthorne studies. You have next theory, which is given behavioral science study, Maslow's McGregor theory. These are all basically, motivation theories, which we are going to see. These behavioral science theories, Maslow, motivation theory, McGregor. Then you have another theory. McGregor has given theory X and Y. Maslow's has given a need hierarchy theory. So what all are there in certain theories? You should be very thorough with it. It's very important. And next approach of management theories is modern approach, where you have a quantitative approach, system approach. It is also known as dynamic approach and contingency approach. It is also known as situational approach. So just go through it. They have not asked much questions on this, but you should be aware about what thing comes under modern approach, just meaning and all you should be aware. Okay, now coming to another very important topic in your business management is organization. They ask you questions on organization. What are different types of organization? What are functions of organization? So if you can see, your organization is divided into formal and informal. There are various organizations, where your structure is totally formal. You have to go through hierarchical way, and you have to, take permissions, etc. Everything is at somewhere. In some organizations, it is informal. Somewhere it is mix of both, formal and informal, semi. So it depends which organization you're working, and these are different types of organization. different structures you can say of organization. In exam they ask you that which is the form of, which are different types of structure of organization. So you should be aware of this: line organization, functional organization, line and staff organization, project management organization, matrix organization, etc. So starting with formal organization structure, you know that formal is basically where you have legal and formal relationship with organization, and formation is done by top level management. Every decision, every rules, regulation, policies is framed by top level management, and everything is in writing. Formal, everything is done formal, everything is in writing, it's important, and there is hierarchical structure present. And if you want to communicate, you have to communicate through plant channels. Okay, you have to communicate totally through formal channel. Coming to next types of organization, if you can see, you can just understand through this images only, you will understand difference between different types of organization. So this is your line organizational structure: marketing manager, production manager, finance manager, your HR manager, etc. And under certain managers, different people work. So this is your line organizational structure. Okay, just remember example. Example, if you remember, it's you know, you will if you know chart and one example, if you remember, you will understand what is difference between different types of organizational structure. Okay, so just keep in mind images. Line and staff organizational structure. Line and staff organizational structure, if you can see, you have marketing manager, production manager, finance manager, and also if you can see, under this production manager you have foreman. Here foreman was also, here also it was there under production manager, but here they have under different foremen, different workers are there, and all these economists of an organization, legal advisor, or you know, any your CA, etc., all will be interconnected, all will be interconnected with each other. Basically this is your line and staff organizational structure. You have to, this is, you know, common in various large enterprises. It is also common in various businesses present there, but which recent structure which we will see, matrix is very common organization. This is function. This also you will see in various organization. Functional organization concept was originated by Frederick Taylor. You should know that. So he has divided this organization into different functions: R&D, manufacturing, marketing, you know, HR, finance, procurement, production, etc. So according to different functions, division has been made, and under them certain people will be there. This is your functional organization. Coming to divisional organization, now if you can see here, you can just see image here. Say here he's chairman of RIL. Okay, he's the president of RIL, Reliance Industries Limited. So here Reliance Industries Limited, say, or Reliance Industries. Okay, Reliance Industries is a parent company. So they have one division of, you can say, Reliance Jio. They have another division of retail, or they have another division of oil and gas. So all divisions are separated, and every division will have its own R&D, manufacturing, marketing, HR, finance department. Every division will have its own department. So this is your divisional structure. Then you have project structure. Now say example, if I am an company which is into infrastructure, okay, and I am making certain projects, okay, so I have one project in hand to make airport at Jammu Kashmir, okay, take example. Another project I have to make airport at Assam. So this will be treated as separate project, and this will have separate project manager. Okay, head will be same, head will be same. So this will be project A, your Jammu Kashmir project. This will be, you know, your Assam project. Here will be some other project, some highway you are making. So project manager, and accordingly, according to project, you will, you know, appoint different staff which you are required for certain projects. So this is your project organization basically. Matrix, if you can see, matrix organization is mixed. It is combination of project and functional structure. Matrix organization is a combination. So nowadays, you know, in big MNCs, they use this matrix organization. So if you can see here, they have manager for different functions, and under different functions, project managers will be there, staff will be there, etc. It is mix of both your project and functional. According to function also you will divide. Say example, he is HR functional manager, he is finance functional manager, and all HR staff will be under him, all finance staff will be under him. So two structures are merged together, and accordingly, authority is given to them, and they are all project managers. Important authority is shared by different project managers, and all these project managers report to chief executive or CEO or MD of an organization. This is your matrix organization. Okay, very important. All these types of functional organization, they can ask you different types of organizational structure, which you have to keep in mind. Coming to next important, informal organization, everyone knows, like interpersonal relationships are there. Informal organization, see, it is not a separate organization. It is not something separate, but it is formed within informal organization. So in some many times you have informal, relationships, interpersonal relationships, where everywhere you will not do formally, everywhere you will not write letter, everywhere you will not write email, etc. Some things you do informally. So that is known as informal organization. This organization is created by members spontaneously out of psychological needs, urge to talk. People help each other, they cooperate each other, they give companionship to each other, etc. There is no defined channel of communication here. Okay, there is no formal communication here. Either you WhatsApp, or you message, or you call, etc. Yes, no rules and regulations are imposed, but opinions and feelings, everyone's opinions, feelings are given respect. But it is temporary in nature. It doesn't last for too long. Okay, it doesn't last for too long. It is because it is an inside an organization. It is not a separate structure. And say example, if sometimes there is a fight, or say example, people who have already formed this informal structure, they left organization, they joined some other organization. So maybe that informal thing will go. Maybe other people who join, maybe they form later. But this group, this organization is not permanent. This is informal organization. So you should know all these terms: centralization, decentralization, authority, responsibility, etc. So this was, important things which I thought are, you should be aware in business management. Now we'll move to next very important part, that is OB. Okay, so your motivation, your all types of theories, motivation, if you can see here, your Maslow's, all these theories you should be aware of. Very, very important. Very, very important. Maslow's need hierarchy theory, Herzberg motivation theory, McLennan's theory, Adler for ERG theory, Vroom's expectancy theory, equity, goal setting, reinforcement theory. Questions on all these theories are asked in exam. Questions on all these theories are asked in exam, and it is very important. Okay, very, very important. All theories. Not a single theory you're going to leave in option. Okay, motivation theories, and also leadership theories. In exam, they have asked you question on this. So if you can see, this is basically chart of motivation theory. We will see what does Maslow say. Maslow's need hierarchy theory, if you can see this diagram, so it says there are people has to fulfill, there are different types of needs. There is psychological needs, safety needs, love and belonging needs, esteem needs, and self-actualization need. So you can see this is your basic needs. Psychological need, your air, food, shelter, water, these are your basic needs. Then you have your safety needs. Okay, after basic needs, your safety needs comes, like you need employment, you need your health, you need house to stay, etc. Property, security, etc. All what comes in safety needs, you should be aware. In exam, they can ask you what comes in self-esteem, what comes in self-actualization, which is highest level of need. It is self-actualization need. Then you have love and belonging, esteem needs, etc. So this is who was Abraham Maslow. He has given this theory, and this theory is widely accepted and studied. Okay, now also it is studied. Next comes your Herzberg motivation hygiene theory. It is also known as two-factor theory, and it was formed in 1950s. Who has given this theory, two-factor theory? Friedrich Herzberg, and it is also known as two-factor theory. Match the column, they ask you. So be very thorough with it. So he has said there are certain factors, motivating factors, and certain hygienic factors, okay, which improves your job satisfaction or decreases your job satisfaction. So you should know which are hygiene factors and which are motivating factors. Okay, so in hygiene factors, which influences your motivation is working conditions, where you're working, how is your co-worker relationship, what are policies and rules of people of company, your supervisor quality, what is salary, etc. Your motivating factors is basically motivation. Always you will not get with monetary terms. You also get motivation with your achievement, with recognition, with responsibility, with advancements, etc. So motivating factors are very important. Hygiene factors and motivating factors, these two factors come under Herzberg two-factor theory. Coming to next, that is your, yes, just 2 minutes I'm giving you. Please go through this. Please go through this. If you don't fulfill these factors, your employee will be dissatisfied. Okay, if you don't fulfill, your employee will be dissatisfied. Okay, coming to next theory, that is your McGregor theory, X and Y. So if you can see, this is in red, this is negative, X is negative, and Y is positive. Okay, so if you can see, now theory X say people, McGregor has said that there are two types of the people where here that person is negative and this is positive. They are diagonally opposite to each other. In this theory X, people who belong to theory X, they dislike work, they find it boring, they will avoid, okay, they will avoid work as much as possible. But what happens in theory Y? Person who belongs to this, he will, he will love to work, he will enjoy his work, he will take interest in work. Everything you don't require to tell that person, he will himself also complete that work without telling. Okay, so this is the attitude of person under theory X and Y. Then comes your direction. You have to see to it that here in theory X, you have to keep on telling that you should do this, you should force that person that do this, do that, etc. Especially you have to force that person to take certain efforts. But in theory Y, that person will direct themselves. They will do what target is given to them. Once you give them target, they will complete. You don't have to go behind them. Responsibility, they will not take responsibility, they will try to avoid. In theory X, theory Y, they will take responsibility, they will accept responsibility, they will work under right conditions. Theory X, everyone, people who belong to theory X, they will be motivated only by money, and they have fear about their job security. Here they will be motivated by money, but they will have desire to come up to utilize their potential, how much they can give to their organization. They will be self-motivated also here by theory X. Why? Theory X, people will be less creative. Okay, if the rules are given, if some strictness is then they will work, otherwise they were not interested to work. Theory Y, people are highly creative creatures, highly creative people will be there. So this is difference between theory X and Y. Very, very important theory of motivation. Okay, it's just a study in detail. This is just a summary I'm giving you. Okay, in exam they ask you who comes under theory X, theory Y, etc. They'll give you some features and they can ask you which is this theory. Who has given this theory? Douglas McGregor. Coming to next theory, that is ERG, theory of motivation. This is an extension of Maslow's theory. This is an extension of Maslow's theory. If you can see this diagram is same like Maslow's. But what under this ERG theory, what he has done, see, ERG stands for existence, relatedness, and growth. Okay, so what Adlefer has said, Clayton Adlefer, he was a professor at Yale University. He has said that needs are divided into three types. Maslow has said that needs are divided into 5 types. Adlefer has said needs are divided into 3 types. That is existence need, relatedness, and growth. If you can see here, your psychological needs, physiological needs, and safety needs come under existence need. Your social and half of self-esteem, see, it is not full. So half of self-esteem will come under relatedness needs, and remaining half of self-esteem till self-actualization will come under growth needs. So these are your different 3 types of needs. What Adlefer has said, ERG theory. Then you have room expectancy theory. So room expectancy theory, just in short, I will tell you, they are basically in this theory, they have said how efforts are related to performance and rewards. If you can see, expectancy into instrumentality into valence. So basically your expectancy is your effort. How much will my effort lead to high performance? Your instrumentality is your performance, how you're performing, how performance, which type of, what type of performance you're giving and what outcome it is giving. And your valence is basically rewards what you're getting for that. So this is basically your room expectancy theory, and it is based on employee expectancy. Okay, it is based on employee expectancy. So there are certain other remaining theories. Please go through it. Very important nowadays. I have seen in recent papers, they are asking you, new theories like which are not frequently asked, like Porter and Lower model of motivation. It's asked to, I think so, last attempt they have asked this theory. So please go through these theories in detail. Again, I'm repeating this chart which you can see in front of you. Please go through this chart in detail. Adams equity theory, goal setting theory, reinforcement theory, rooms expectancy theory, thoroughly completed. It's very important theories, okay, and asked in exam. Okay, coming to leadership, again, very important topic of motivation. Now, if you can see what is leadership, basically leadership is defined as influence, what process you are coming up to influence people, so that they are strive willingly and enthusiastically towards achievement of group goals. If you can see, every group in an organization as a leader, so leaders should have certain qualities. Leaders should have certain leaders follow certain styles of leadership. There are different types of leader, autocratic, democratic, etc. So many types of leaders are there, and there are different leadership styles. So if you can see, different leadership style, laissez-faire, democratic, participative leader, dictator type leader, or bureaucratic leader, paternalistic leader who thinks that I am a father, they will help everyone. So leadership theory. So I'll just give you, yes, all theories are important. They ask you charismatic leader, they have a leadership theory, they have asked you an exam. Contingency theory, they have asked. Trait theory, they have asked. These both theories they have asked. So it's very important. In PPT names are there. You can just go through this theories in short also, basic meaning also, if you are aware about what they have said in certain theories, so that is also fine. So I'm repeating, what is leadership? Leadership is process of channelizing the energy of an individual or group towards realization of certain goals, objectives, and vision. Obviously, leader has some vision, leader has certain objectives to achieve, certain goals to achieve. Whole process is known as leadership. So these are different types of leadership. Autocratic, okay, like dictator type, democratic or participative. He will listen to people, he will listen to other people's views, etc. Laissez-faire leadership, where the leader gives full freedom to subordinate. The leader will give full freedom to subordinate in this type of leadership. Then you have bureaucratic leadership. Everything, if you're bureaucratic, from this name only you can understand, everything has to be done through procedure, rule, etc. You can't do anything on your own. Everything has to be followed by rule. Okay, like how government organizations and all function. Bureaucratic, that is bureaucratic leadership style. Then comes your paternalistic leader. He acts as a father figure. He will help you in decision making. You can even consult him while making any decision. He will need to support staff. He will support staff. He will think that they all are my children, my employees, my subordinates are my children, and he will always help them. So this is paternalistic leader. There are various other types also. These are common ones which I have included and which are asked in exams sometimes. So you be thorough with different types of leaders. Coming to next very important topic, in corporate governance and business ethics. Management people, you have to do this topic in detail. Commerce people, one question, sometimes they ask you on this corporate governance and leadership, but management people, theories and all are asked in detail in this corporate governance and business ethics. So who has given this term, what is corporate governance? So in short, if we understand what is corporate governance means a set of systems, procedures, policies, practices, standards put by place by corporate, so that relationships with your various stakeholders. Now, who are your stakeholders? Your stakeholders are your suppliers, your your shareholders, your creditors, your debtors, etc. All will come under your stakeholders. So how you are maintaining relationship with them, what are the procedures, what are policies which you're following, practices which you're following, standards which you're following, all will come under this corporate governance. You have to see to it that your governance should be very clear, very transparent and honest. Very important. Okay, and corporate governance internally should also be very strong. Internally it plays a very important role, and it also plays that corporate governance is concerned with intrinsic nature, purpose, integrity and identity of organization with primary focus like continuity of entity. You should see you should not indulge in frauds and all. You should see to it that you are maintaining some discipline, some rules, regulations, etc. It is not, you are running an organization. You are not going to run your organization, you can say, for 5 years, 10 years. You are going to run for longer period. So you have to maintain, that quality in your organization, that values, integrity in your organization, so that it is continuing. So this is basic meaning of corporate governance. Coming to certain functions of corporate governance, they can ask you in exam: accountability, transparency, ethics, compliance, company vision. See, everyone is accountable. Everyone is accountable. Say example, if any, you can say Nirav Modi fraud. You all might be aware about Nirav Modi fraud, and Punjab National Bank employees of certain branch were involved in that. So company is also accountable. What fraud happened? RBI has fined PNB recently, few months back, to 2 crore fine they have put on PNB Bank because of all these ill doing. Everyone is accountable. Bank can't say we didn't come to know, etc. So many things are there. So accountability plays a very important role. Everything should be transparent: your earnings, your success, your failure, your results. You should not do window dressing of accounts. Okay, you should not manipulate account. Whatever profit is there, whatever loss is there, you have to keep that. Then comes your ethics. Employees has to build high ethics. Employees should be ethical. Ethics are very important. Compliance is basically rules and regulations. Wherever you see this term compliance, you have to see that rules and regulations are followed. Company vision, you have to see that you follow company vision and try to achieve future goals. So these are, you can say, functions of corporate governance. Coming to objectives of corporate governance, you can just go through it. If you can see, these are 4 P's of corporate governance. This code is made of 6 parts. You have owners, board of directors, management, auditors, etc. These are 4 P's of corporate governance which you should be aware: people, purpose, process, and performance. Okay, so what will come in people? All your stakeholders, investors, employees, customers, etc. Purpose: what is your purpose of corporate governance? What plans, objectives of companies you have to follow? What is your mission, vision statement of your company? Process is basically your business. How is your business process? How is your supply chain, your finance and risk management, how you are doing? And finally is your performance. How you are performing, how you are benchmarking. Say example, if I am a company, my company is say Sunfeast. Okay, my company's name is ITC Sunfeast. If I want to measure performance, I will check performance with Parle company. I will check my performance with Britannia company in biscuit sector. So performance benchmarking plays a very important role. You can measure, you can analyze, etc. Okay, quality assurance is must. So these are 4 P's of corporate governance which you have to keep in mind. Business ethics. So there are different theories of business ethics, very important. Management people, they ask you theories. What is this deontological, etc. Various maxims, 2 theories. Commerce people, they have not asked you theories, but you can expect, as it is there, this topic is there in your syllabus, you can expect that they can ask you in further exams. So be thoroughly prepared with different types of theories of ethics. Okay, now coming to very important part, that is your human resource management. If you can see human resource management, there are different things which are related to human resource management. Just 1 minute. I'll just maximize my image. Okay, so if you can see here, human resource management, these are all functions of human resource management, work place culture, absenteeism, your grievance procedure, authority, responsibility, job descriptions, etc. Your health, safety, retention, recruitment, selection, motivation, incentive, disciplinary procedure, all will performance appraisal, all will come in your human resource management. These are all functions which you have to keep in mind what all come under human resource management. Certain objectives of HRM you should be thorough, and certain definitions of HRM, like we will see Edwin Filippo has defined HRM as planning. Human resource management is planning, organizing, directing, controlling, procuring, procurement, development, compensation, integration, maintenance, etc. All these things, and maintenance and separation of human resources to fulfill which needs, individual, organization, and social needs. So many definitions you will see of HRM and objectives of HRM. Now, objectives, they ask you every now and then, questions are there on certain objectives, steps, etc. So you should know what are objectives of human resource, basically, to satisfy needs of employees, to maintain individual goals, to reach organizational goals, to maintain work-life balance, to maintain quality of life, QWL, quality of work life, etc. So many things, to train employees, to give them clarity about their jobs, etc. So many things are there what are objectives of HRM. So please go through all objectives thoroughly. They ask you in exam. Coming to next, these are all functions, as you are aware. You can see uh, this is broad area. So you should be aware about each topic, which you can see every topic here is very important. Okay, every topic in depth is very important here. HR acquisition, in that you have planning, recruitment, selection, placement. Okay, you plan it, you send advertisement for recruitment, you then select from people. Say example, if you have asked for recruitment, say 20 people come, 20 people give interview. From there you are going to select certain people, and then you're going to place. That will come in HR acquisition. Then comes your HR development. In HR development, you have career planning, you have training and development. This is a separate vertical, learning and development, training and development in HR department of a company. And organization development, you also have to do development of your organization, training of your employees, development of your employees, and career planning. Career planning with different job roles, etc. Of career planning of employees, etc. Everything is important under HR development. Then comes your performance and compensation. Incentives are there, fringe benefits are there, performance management is there, etc. Motivation and maintenance, you have to keep on motivating employees. You have to think for empowerment of employees, health and safety of employees. I'll give you one example of empowerment here. So Tata Steel is a company owned by Tata Group. They have said that our employees who have died from COVID, okay, who have died from COVID till retirement, we are going to pay them. Okay, till retirement, we are going to pay them salary who has died, and after retirement, we will also pay them pension. Okay, so this is basically companies working for, creating motivating environment, and also companies working for empowerment. So this all comes under, HR functions. Industrial relation, again important, discipline management and industrial dispute management. There are certain acts under this industrial management, but commerce people, they don't ask you much acts, but yes, you should be aware about term collective bargaining and all. They have asked you in exam. So management people, in-depth industrial relations, you have to be prepared in-depth. Huh? Not a single topic in industrial relations which you will refer any book, any topic you're not going to leave. It's so important. Then comes your HR, Human Resource Information System, HRIS. This is basically your software. Okay, software, ERP software is there, SAP software is there, where HR functions are integrated. HR research is there, HR accounting is there, HR audit is there. All these functions are interrelated. Okay, so just go through once what is HR audit, what is HR accounting. Just you can go through once all these basic meanings you should be aware of. Coming to next part, that is your uh, okay, again this is another division, another chart, but this is one chart, this is another chart. Okay, so in this you can see human resource planning. You have set this functions. In exam they can ask you what comes under human resource planning, what comes under human resource development, what comes under industrial relations management. So you should be aware under human resource planning, these are the functions which are done. Under HRD, these are the functions, and under industrial relations, these are the functions. So you should be very thorough with it. Coming to human resource planning, now in exam they have asked you steps various times, very important. They will give you pointers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and they will give you to arrange in ascending order steps. Okay, so steps you should be very thorough. If you can see here, objectives of human resource planning. What are objectives of human resource planning? You have to think that what objectives are there, which type of labor I need, okay, in which department I need. You have to check. Second step, you have to check current manpower inventory, how much manpower you have and what is attrition rate. You are forecasting. How you forecast? Say example, if 30% is attrition rate every year, so 30% more people you require every year. Okay, so you have to forecast demand and supply, whether demand is less or supply is more. Okay, forecasting is must. How many people you will require in which, vertical. Then there, what are manpower gaps, where gaps you are filling. After gap, you can, if you are seeing, you have to appraise manpower planning, you have to train them, and then you have to, employ whatever plan you have made, you have to give to employees. So these are certain steps in manpower planning. But in some certain other books, if you refer other books which you refer, you will see different steps. Okay, but meaning here and there is same. One or two might be, steps will be more in other books or some other, textbook if you are referring, but meaning is same. Okay, so basically what is human resource planning? It is process of forecasting the future human resource requirement of organization and determining as how the existing human resource will be utilized to fulfill these requirements. Okay, I'll give you one example here. You have heard about IT companies. Many of yours brother, sister, parents might be working in IT companies. So say example, if someone is hired by Infosys or someone is hired by Accenture, when he is a fresher, he or she is a fresher, they tell you that I am on bench. Okay, they tell you I am on bench. So that doesn't mean they are sitting on bench. So I am on bench means they have not allotted me any project, but they are giving me training. So what happens is, say they get international projects, they get big projects. So they will not hire, less people and keep. They will hire more people. And when they get their project, they will not say, okay, I don't have people, I can't take project. No, they have to keep excess stuff. So what they do, they hire and keep. Suddenly certain project comes, they will transfer that person to certain project. But if project is not there, that person is given salary, but he is given certain type of training, but he is not working under some project. That is, I am sitting on bench. Okay, so these terms also you should remember, you should understand how companies, are making planning of human resource. Coming to recruitment, once you make selection, recruitment, selection, on job, off job training, etc., questions are there in your exam. Okay, 99% question is there in your exam. It is very important. So basically, what is recruitment? Recruitment is the process of searching a job and obviously encouraging it to apply for jobs. Okay, encouraging it to apply for jobs. That is recruitment. You have to read all these recruitment objectives nicely. Okay, they can ask you an exam. So if you can see, recruitment can be internal and external. So, internally, they give this referral system. Say example, if I am working in a, I'm working say in SEBI. So they tell me that if you give me, if we need, there is vacancy, if you give us referral, if that employee is selected, we will give you some monetary benefit, etc. So they prefer, companies prefer internal sources first, because see why they prefer internal sources, because they know that already someone is, working with us, and if he brings his friend, cousin, etc. with our company, they will be sustain here for longer term because they know about our company's culture, etc. So, and the person you will bring, okay, that will also have your name with it. So you will think 10 times and say that this person is eligible, etc. So internal transfer, how you internal sources, how you do? By promotion, by departmental exam, by transfer to retirement, internal advertisement, etc. Employee recommendation. External sources is through newspapers, internet advertising, walk-in interview, employment agency, etc. So this is your internal and external sources. Please read this merits and demerits. Coming to, after recruitment comes your selection. Now recruitment advertising has come. Okay, you have applied. Okay, you have applied, you have filled Google form, etc. That is done. Now company will go through your documents. They will see that whether this person is eligible or not for my profile. If you're eligible, if you're, your scores and whatever they are looking in your CV, if they are satisfied, they will call you for interview. So if you can see, preliminary interview is there, they will receive applications, then you have screening of applications, employment test is there. Many times it happens, 100 people has gone for interview, 500 people have gone. So what they will do, they will keep employment test, they will keep some apti test, etc. And in that apti test only, they will, remove 50 people. Now remaining 50 people will be there. There they will take their GD. In GD, they will remove 25 people. Okay, remaining or 30 people they will remove. Remaining 20 people they will take interview. So employee improve interview is there. They check the reference. If you are finalized in interview, your references will be checked. Physical examination will be there, and finally you will get your final offer letter. This is, process of selection. Very important process is asked in exam. Recruitment selection process is asked in exam. Okay, so you should know what do you mean by induction. You should know what do you mean by induction, orientation, training methods. Very important. Very important. Okay, all these training methods are very important for your exam. Like, on job training, coaching, assignments is given, job rotation, apprenticeship. Basically, this is like internship, but you are working there for 6 months, more than 6 months, in a factory. Okay, basically in a production factory and all, you're working. Engineering students and all, they do this apprenticeship. Then internship, everyone knows. Okay, MBA students do, graduates do, CA students do articleship, etc. That is on the job training. Then comes your off the job training, where training is given through case studies, role playing method, classroom lectures, etc. So certain training methods are there. When employee joins, training is given. I have seen companies, they are given training of, or softwares are there already. Training, they have to, employees when they join, they have to complete certain modules, they have to give exams, etc. about companies, products, services, etc. So many different modules are there. So that is, on the job training which is given. These are certain methods. Okay, all these methods, please go through in detail. What is coaching, mentoring, job rotation, etc. Very important. Okay, it's asked in exam. Go through it thoroughly. Okay, so this was all. Now I'll just write down some other important topics of your HRM, on which questions are asked in exam. Yes, so I'm writing here different types of performance appraisal, or you can say performance appraisal methods. Like, I'll give you 360-degree feedback, 360-degree. Then you have MBO, management by objectives. What is that? All these methods you should be aware. Okay, and they ask you in exam. Then certain types of incentives and fringe benefits you should be aware. Which incentive, fringe benefits are given to people. And again, at succession planning, steps of succession planning, steps of human resource planning. Again, I told you recruitment, selection, training, their steps, etc. Training and development methods, on, off the job training, on the job training, etc. The exam, they ask you difference between job evaluation, specification, etc. They ask you so many times in exam. What is job rotation? What is job evaluation, etc. Okay, and then coming to your OB part, they can ask you an exam on topics on stress management, power, conflict, different types of conflicts, etc. What is organizational change and organizational development? Meaning also, if you're aware, OD and OC, it is fine. Meaning also you're aware, it is fine. Different types of perception. Different types of perception. You have halo effect, horn effect. Please remember all these questions. So I would request you that once you complete this whole unit, your main work is to, complete minimum 10 years previous question papers. 10 years previous question papers thoroughly. And how to, answer question answers, I will help you now. How you have to use elimination method, I will tell you. So 10 years question papers you have to see. You have to see what all topics are asked in exam, etc. Okay, so we are going to start with MCQs. So I want everyone, last 10 to 15 minutes, we are going to solve certain MCQs. So as question pops up in front of you, I want everyone, I'll give you 1 minute. You have to write your answers in chat box. Okay, everyone is going to write answers in chat box. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then I will give you correct explanation of questions and I'll tell you how you have to use, which approach you have to use. Okay, question number 1 in front of you. So this is basically match the column. This is list 1 and list 2. You can start typing in chat box. I want answers from many people. I can only see few answers. Okay, so your correct answer is D. This is your correct answer. So let's see. Planning is your establishing goals and standards. Your organizing is giving each subordinate a specific task. Leading is getting others to get job done. And this is your controlling. Okay, so if you can see, this is your these are your correct answers and this is your chart. So organizing, planning and decision making is determining course of action. You have to organize, lead. First step will be planning and decision making, then will be organizing. You have to lead and then will be controlling, and this step will go on. Okay, these steps will go on. Next, the ability to integrate new ideas with existing process and to innovate on job is crucial for dash skills. With skills, you have done types of skills. New ideas. So your correct answer is A. Okay, now we can see if you conceptual skills. So basically your conceptual skills are very important. You have to innovate on job. You have to, integrate new ideas with existing process. If you can see here, let's see conceptual skills, technical skills, human skills. This is it's divided into 3 parts. So your top management, if you can see division here, your top management technical skills, comparatively they will be having low. I'm not saying that they all everyone will have low, but if you see average, they will have low technical skills, but they will have high human skills, they will have high conceptual skills. Coming to middle management, the technical skills will be medium, human skills will be high, conceptual skills might be medium. And supervisor who are working below middle management, okay, employees who are working on ground, their technical skills will be high, human skills will be high, maybe conceptual skills will be low. So these are certain things which you have to keep in mind. Maybe they ask you next time. An explanation is also there. Please go through it. What are conceptual skills, what are human skills? Please go through it. Which of the following is not a step in planning? Not when you get this question, such type of questions, you have to remember that what is not, if not is given, read properly. Which option is not there? Not. Okay. See, identifying needs of employees will not be there. Identifying needs of employees will not be there. Okay. In planning, needs of employees will not be there. We are planning for organization. Okay. We are not planning for employees. We are planning for organization. If you can see this planning process, perception of opportunities, what are objectives, planning premises for an organization. Okay. Identification of alternative. You have to find out certain alternatives which are there. Evaluate alternatives. Say example 1, 2, 3, 4 alternatives you are having. Try to evaluate certain alternatives. Choice alternative. Okay, after evaluation, which is best? Say example you have chosen second and fourth. From this two, you have to choose one. Found a support formulation of supporting plan, and finally you are going to establish sequence of activity. This is planning process which goes on. Okay, planning process is very important, and all these steps. Now this planning process steps, in some books you will see some other process, some books you will see some one or two steps maybe added or some deleted. That is fine. Okay, so you don't have to worry, that is fine. Okay, so many questions are there. Yes, we will move to one very important question. You can refer it. Yes, next question. According to which theory people are motivated to extent which they are expect their actions will be helping them in achievement of goal? Which theory? According to which theory people are motivated to extent to which they expect their actions which will help in achievement of goals? See, X and Y theory will not be there. See, you have to use elimination method here. You have to use elimination method here. X and Y theory will not be there. You have to be ready with other theories. Okay, be aware about other theories. Then there is Vroom's vector valence theory. Now, what does this vector Vroom theory say? We have already seen in previous slide. See here, this theory has three elements. They will say this theory has three elements. Efforts, basically performance relationship. It is related to probability perceived by individual. Okay, probability perceived by individual. How much efforts you are putting, that is expectancy. Performance basically is instrumentality, how you are performing, at what level you are performing to reach a desired level of outcome. And reward is your personal goal relationship. Reward is your personal goals relationship, that is your balance. So this is related to Vroom's expectancy theory. Coming to next question. Yes, which of the following has refined, who has refined this Maslow's theory? I've told you one other theory we have done. It was refination of Maslow's theory. And who has given that theory? Basically, they have not asked you theory's name, but they have asked you who has given that theory. And please tell me name of that theory also. Please type name also in chat box along with option. Yes. Adlefer has given this theory. Adlefer has given this theory, and it is known as ERG theory. Okay, we have already done this. ERG theory, existence, relatedness, and growth needs. Okay, we have already seen this diagram. I'm telling you, you have to keep on, revising and revising these theories, because it becomes overlap many times. Okay, so you get confused. So I would request everyone to thoroughly do all these theories. Okay, who has given goal setting theory of motivation? We have not done this theory, but you should be aware who has given this goal setting theory of motivation. Very important. Edwin Locke. So what has Edwin Locke said in this goal setting theory? Basically, this is related to task performance. Okay, certain challenging goals and task is given to you, and according to feedback, they will check it. They will see that who has performed well, how much effort people have put, etc. So in a simple words, goals indicate and give direction to employee about what needs to be done and what in which direction you have to put your efforts, where efforts are required to be put. That is, goal setting theory is given by Edwin Locke. Okay, next question. Which one of the following is not an example of Herzberg hygiene factor? Among these options, which is not hygiene factor? Which is not hygiene factor? Think. There are hygiene factors, there are motivating, yeah. And getting correct answers. Yes, correct answer is A. Advancement is not an example of hygiene factors. Okay, so we have done this. Remember, we have done hygiene factors, we have done motivating factors. So advancement, nowhere you will see. Okay, hygiene factors, working conditions, co-worker relationship, policy, supervisor quality, base rate, wage, etc. All will come in this hygiene factors. And if they don't, if these factors are not present, you will face dissatisfaction. It is also known as dissatisfiers. Okay, with one side match the column is given, one side there are authors, other side it is theory. Please give me correct answer. Who has given which theory? Yes, so your correct answer is answer D. Herzberg has given two-factor theory. McGregor is given a theory X and Y. Adlefer has given ERG theory. McLennan has given three-need theory. Herzberg has given two-factor theory. Okay, someone when that goal-setting theory of Edwin Locke came, someone answered me Herzberg. Okay, Herzberg has given two-factor theory, motivating factor and hygiene factors. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind. Coming to next. Yeah, you can see here, such type of statements you will get. Okay, such type of statements you will get in your exam. They will give you some definition and they will tell you who has given this. Okay, if you know, it is good. If you don't know, you have to put dukkha. There is no other option. Okay, if you know, it is well and good. So this is a popular statement. If all you have is hammer, everything looks like a nail. This popular statement is given by whom? Who has given this popular statement? Abraham Maslow has given this theory statement. If all you have is hammer, everything looks like a nail. So similar statements, if you open Wikipedia page of Henry Fayol or F.W. Taylor, etc., you will get such, sentences, etc. So these are some examples. Okay, how you are going to use elimination method. These are some examples of questions which you can get in exam, and these are all obviously previous year questions only I have taken. Questions on recruitment, questions on selection, very important, very important. Okay, they ask you in exam so many questions. They ask you on recruitment, selection, different methods, etc. Be very thorough with it. Thank you everyone. So I stop my session here. These are my contact details. If any help you need, any time you have any doubt, you can contact me. You can just take screenshot. You can, when this PPT will be shared with sir will post in group. So I take
Thank you so much.
yeah, I take free sessions for paper 1 and paper 2 in colleges. If any college is interested to conduct, please you can contact me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our honored guest, Assistant Professor Shalu Purswami. Even I thank our Nyandeep Mandal, our Principal, Dr. Subhash D'Souza Sir, Convener, Dr. Dinesh Sanadi Sir, and our team and each and everyone who made this webinar possible. Now at 12:30, we are going to start with another session. So please stay here only. Thank you so much.
Shalu ma'am, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for giving me opportunity. Thank you, Subhash sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Shalu madam. Hello, thank you very much. And Sabina madam, well done, huh? Nicely, nicely.
Thank you, sir.
Huh? Okay, okay, Sabina madam. Yeah, thank you, thank you. हॅलो आपण इथेच राहतो की पुन्हा जॉईन होतो
सर इकडेच राहूया आपण
थांबतो ना हा
श्रद्धा मॅडम
ठीक आहे
श्रद्धा मॅडम
येस सर
मॅडम
या ठीक आहे
स्ट्रीमिंग आपण बंद करतोय ना तिकडे
नाही आता आपण स्ट्रीमिंग म्हणजे आता हे बंद करणार ओके पण सेम लिंक वरती आपण तुम्हाला लीव करायची गरज नाही
ठीक आहे मॅडम फक्त तिकडे युट्यूबला बंद करा नाही तर तिकडे
नाही तसं ते थोडा वेळ हे राहतो
अच्छा मॅडम ऐका ना आता मी ना दुसऱ्या लॉगिन ने आलोय ना तर दुसऱ्यामध्ये मला पोस्ट करा ना
सर
ठीक आहे ओके ठीक आहे
श्रद्धा मॅडम दुसऱ्या मला
ओके
पोस्ट करा
मॅडम मी लीव होते हा
I request everyone to mute yourself.
शिफा मैडम and Shraddha madam.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Shifa and Shraddha.
Yes, sir. We are there.
Hello, sir.
आवाज येतो का
हो सर आवाज येतो माझा येतोय का
तुमचा आवाज येतो तुम्हाला
Sir, we have not stopped streaming. YouTube streaming is going on, so I request you to please mute. Or we can do this conversation on phone.
Shubhas sir, shall we start? Shubhas sir. Shubhas sir.
Shraddha.
Sir, shall we start now? Subhat sir? Shall we start now, sir?
आता विले मैं तुला तू जरी रेकॉर्ड
Subhat,
चालते का नाही चालते नो प्रॉब्लेम ना आरती त्यांना पूर्णतः
Subhat,
हॅलो श्रद्धा
shall we start now, sir?
हॅलो
Hello?
हा तुझा आवाज येत नाही
Hello?
हा बोल
Sir, shall we start now?
काय बोलतो तुझा आवाज येत नाही मला मी एकदम कानाला लावलाय
Acha. Dinesh sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
हा
yes.
काय म्हटलं
सर चालू करायचं का?
करायचं फक्त तुम्हाला आवाज येतो का ते आपल्या श्रद्धा मॅडमचा आवाज क्लिअर येतो का
हो येतोय सर.
मग मला कसं येत नाही एक मिनिट जरा थांबा हॅलो
येस सर.
Yes, sir.
मला आवाज येत नाही रे
Hello?
हा श्रद्धा मॅडम जोरात बोला काहीतरी गडबड आहे नाही तर माझ्या फोन मध्ये काही गडबड आहे आवाज येत नाही
नाही सर आम्हाला तुमचा आवाज येतो व्यवस्थित.
ओके मग तू तुझे
आपण
चित्र
चालू
मला
करूया.
दिसू दे फोटो म्हणजे मग क्लिअर होईल ओके तू सुरुवात कर
Shifa madam will start, sir.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll start. Fine. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. A very good afternoon to one and all. Myself, Assistant Professor Shifa Tuscano, take this opportunity to welcome our resource person, Dr. Dinesh Sanadi sir. I also welcome our support system and motivator, in charge principal, Dr. Subhas D'Souza sir. and all the viewers for the second session on Introduction to Paper 1 and how to prepare for NET, SET and PET exam. I now request our principal sir to address the gathering.
Yeah, good afternoon. Namaskar. I'm really happy to see you all. And I congratulate you all for your regularity in attending the lecture. And I have a sense that those who are regularly attending this webinar of NetSet, I'm sure they will get through the exam. I think God is going to bless them. So let's prepare yourself, your mind, that you are going to be blessed by this webinar. Friends, from last 2 days, we have these webinars, and I just thought that overall, NET or SET exam information should be given to you, because we are just studying the paper number 2. But I thought that this overall information should be given to you, all the 10 units, how to prepare the first paper, second paper, so on and so forth. So I have requested Dr. Dinesh Sanadhi, who is a librarian in our college, who is also convener of this webinar training program. I have requested him to guide us so that all the participants will be benefited. All the participants will get the clear-cut idea, overall idea about NET-SET exam, how to prepare it, how to start. For example, some of you might not have started the studies or may be confused about how to start, how to prepare different units. So I have requested Dr. Dinesh Sanadhi to give us overall idea and the idea regarding how to prepare each paper. And especially first, I must congratulate Dr. Dinesh, because last week there was a national webinar on NET-SET preparation, and I have attended that webinar. And the way Dr. Dinesh has presented, it was really excellent. And I thought, I requested Dinesh sir that our participants should not miss this. Even the planned our topic session would be adjusted later on. But the webinar, the session which he had conducted, should be attended by all the participants. Such a wonderful session is there, as my personal experience says. So once again, I thank you all for participating regularly, attentively, and I'm sure God is going to bless you in a special way. Once again, I congratulate my team, all the team members, Professor Deepa, Professor Shraddha, Sangeeta, Alisha, Shifa, and all. I might have forgotten the names, but our Dinesh Sanadhi, who is a coordinator, and co-coordinator, Mr. Sansare, Professor Sansare, they have played very important role. Once again, all the best for your today's webinar. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. We are fortunate enough that we have amongst us extraordinary and eminent speaker, Dr. Dinesh Sanadhi, sir. Sir has been in library and information science profession since 2003. Sir has cleared UGC NET and SET exam. Sir has done his doctorate in library and science. He is presently working in St. Joseph College of Arts and Commerce, SATPALA, VIRAR, as a librarian. He has published several research papers in seminars, conferences at national and international level. He has delivered series of lectures as a resource person at various institutions and also associated with professional groups. The list of his achievement will go on. We warmly welcome you, sir. Now, without further ado, let us start with our session. I request Dr. Dinesh Sanadhi sir to take the further charge.
Good afternoon to one and all. Thank you, Subhash sir, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Shipa ma'am, for giving my introduction. So let's start with this one. Ma'am, screen is visible, no? Shipa ma'am. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Screen is visible, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, it's
Okay,
visible.
yeah, thank you. So this is my information. Myself, Dinesh Sanadhi. Presently, I'm working as a librarian in St. Joseph College of Arts and Commerce, that is situated at SATPALA, VIRAR. We are coming under a University of Mumbai. So flow of my presentation would be like this one. So first we will discuss that why NetSet. Many people are thinking that NetSet is compulsory for entering into service. But apart from that, why we should do NetSet? We will go through the NetSet information. Uh, what is a NetSet? Why it is required? After that, importance of paper one. Many of us don't know about the importance of paper one. After that, we will see how to prepare for this one. Means strategy. What strategy should be applied for this one? You can say strategy, or you can say management, or whatever that is. And what to do after, even after the post examination? What care should be taken after the post examination? And if the time permits, we will discuss about the PET also. That means pre-entrance test for PhD and MPhil. So we will start with this one. Why NetSet? Many people are thinking the first this one, that entering into higher education sector, NetSet is compulsory. It's a must as per the UGC norm. Appointment of teaching staff. That means assistant professor. NetSet is a compulsory. So it is written clear cutly in our UGC regulation. So many people knows about the only one thing. So what I am telling you, apart from that, what are the other aspects of clearing net set? So when you are clearing your net set, now see the second position. If you are working in a non-teaching, so this is a highway to go in a teaching. Suppose those who are working as a clerical staff or whatever staff, and if they are interested to enter in teaching staff, so this is the one of the highway. Those who are working in non-aided section, so this is the one of the highway to come in a aided colleges, because in every aided college you must be a net set for this one. When you are clearing your net or set, people will start respecting you. It is not like that the people right now you are not giving you respect, but once you are clear, people will start giving you respect. Fourth one is a command in your respective field. When you are clearing your net or set command, you will get a command that whatever you will do, that will be a word in your respective field. It will build confidence in you. Those people who are trying from last 2 3 5 years, but they are not clearing their net, and once they are cleared, so it will automatically build confidence in between them. So that is a one more point. You will be ideal for others. People will start respecting you. People will start people will see as an ideal for you. Many people will come to you to take information on netset. Direct entry to PhD at MPhil. If you are a net or set, there is a direct entry for you for PhD or MPhil. So in many universities, they are giving bypass. If you are cleared, if you are a net or set, you will directly go for there will be a bypass for your pet. Okay, so that will, if you are clearing your net or set, that will bring positive changes in you. From last 2 3 years, if you are not clearing, once you are clear, that will bring a positive change. You will start thinking a different way. When you are clearing, you are ideal for others, so you will start guiding others also. So see, now the next one. See, this is a this is a press information about the this one. So this is the press bureau information is given in June 13, 2018. That times HRD Ministry Prakash Javadekar. He, this is a notification of this one, their department. It is clearly written that PhD degree will be mandatory for direct recruitment to assistant professor in universities with effect from 1/7/2021. So 1/7/2021 is a very nearest, that is means from next month. It may be implemented or not, that is the other thing, but you can see that PhD degree is a mandatory. That means NET is a compulsory. Apart from that, PhD is there. So again, those who are thinking to enter in this field, in field with PhD, only for PhD. Earlier there was an exemption. Right now exemption is there, NET, SET or PhD. But after some time, that means it may be, if they implemented this notification, so there will be compulsory of NET, SET or PhD, both NET, SET plus PhD. So looking at this particular thing, net set is a very compulsory, those who are with paid PhD also. So think about this one. So let's start with this one. What is a net set? We will start with net set information. What is the paper structure? Many resource person has given you the idea about this one. Again, I am repeating. This is a, you can say it's a revision for you about the net set. Paper 1 and 2. Paper 1 is a total 50 questions. Paper 2 is a 100 questions. Okay, so total 3 hours is there. That means 180 minutes. Earlier there was a break between paper 1 and paper 2. Right now there is a no break between paper 1 and paper 2. So you can utilize paper 1's time in paper 2, or you can utilize paper 2's time into 1. So it depends upon in your experience or expertise. If you are very good in paper 1, so you can use that time in paper 2, or if you are very good in paper 2, you can use that time in paper 1, because ultimately the all time is together. So that means 3 years. So now see, actually passing criteria is different. When you are clearing your net, it is said that you qualified net. It is not saying that you have passed a net. No. So there is a difference between passing net and qualifying net. So if first see, there is a passing criteria. So if you are belongs to general category, so 40 percentage marks. When I am talking about 40 percentage, that means out of 50. So that marks is 40 and questions are 20. So if you belongs to general category, so your correct answer should be 20. That means 40 marks. Each question is for 2 marks. If you are again for paper 2, same 40 percentage mark should be there. So right answers in paper 2, that is a 40 questions out of 100. That means 80 marks. If you are belong to reserve category, 35 percentage marks, that means 35 marks. That means 18 right questions should be there. Again for paper 2, if you are from if you are talking about paper 2, so 35 marks should be 35 percentage marks should be there. That means 35 right questions. So this is about the passing criteria. After that this is the first hurdle, or you can say the first stage. After this, they are preparing one list as a merit wise. For us, suppose we are talking about the commerce. In a commerce, they will preparing list as a criteria wise: open, SC, ST, OBC, physically handicapped. And in that 15 percentage top, I am talking about the earlier, how earlier qualifying criteria was there. So after clearing passing criteria, that time they were making 15 percentage of that topper, and only that topper is higher, is there a cutoff, and only that 15 percentage students were cleared. So they were only qualifying criteria, the qualified net set. But right now, 6 percentage of total candidates appeared in both the papers. Now see, the criteria has been changed for qualify. So how? Just see this one. Okay, see, this is a notification of University Grant Commission. Here you see, as per the Honorable High Court of Kerala has directed University Grant Commission that there should be passing criteria of students should be changed, and passing criteria will be 6 percentage of total candidate who have appeared in a UGC NET. So see, it is a qualifying percentage out appeared is shown here. So if you are talking about June 2015, so that time 4 percentage total, suppose 100 student attempted that exam, so only 4 student has been passed. So if you'll go through that January 2017 like this one, so only the three students has been passed. But as per this notification, the criteria has been changed. Now the only the 6%, that means here is a very good chance for you. Earlier only three students out of 100, three students were passing. Right now, as per this notification, 6 student is going to be passed. So this is a very golden opportunity for you. Maybe after some time this criteria may be changed again, they will come to 1% or 3% as per the directions of court or as per the UGC. So you just see here is a sets that this is the Maharashtra sets cutoff percentage. If you'll see now commerce, so that time passing cutoff is a 63.43. That means 64% for this one. So this is a notification in declare result of set April 2017. That means this exam has been taken earlier than this one, and our notification is a in a month of this one April 2007. So you see in a set they have passing criteria, passing percentage for commerce is a 63. But after this is the result of, this is a cutoff of January 2018. Again we are talking about commerce, we are taking commerce as a hypothesis, as an example. See, after that notification the cutoff has been changed. Earlier there was a 64% and drastically has came to the 54%. So you can imagine, suppose earlier before that notification you got 63%, so that time you are not clear. But if you are here after that notification and if you are securing 63%, that means you are clear. So by this way you can understand that right now still that notification is valid and that criteria is valid. So see, because of that single notification, how the cutoff has been changed. Those who are from other categories, please look your category also, what is the cutoff there. So this is a January 18th. Again, you see, this is a July 2018 cutoff 54.67. I am taking only commerce example. Okay. After that, December 2018, again see 54% is there cutoff. Even after that, June 2019, 60%. Many people saying that June 2019 paper was very easy, because of that this percentage has been rise. So again, this is the last information with me, December 2019. Again, if you'll see that last December 2019, 54% was cut off. After that, exams were there, but I don't have that information. That means 2020 20's information. But this is the last information with me. So you will see that 54.67. That means last cutoff was 54. So this is a very golden chance for you. Uh, Even if you are belong to SC category, ST category, physically handicapped or EWS, please apply through your category. For example, if you are belong to OBC, SC, ST, physically handicapped and economical weaker section. See, this is a notification of 7 January 2019. After that, one more category is there. That means economically weaker section. If belong to economically weaker section, please apply through this economical weaker section. Here you will see that economical weaker sections reservation is there. Hmm? So if you are belong to economical weaker section, please apply through. Entire information is given in this notification, how to obtain your certificate, what is that validity, everything is there. If once you are clear, that is okay. So you should be, but you should have a valid certificate and you should be from that particular category. So let's start with NTA. Right now, NTA is taking our examination, that means NET, but you should know about NTA very well. See, National Testing Agency has been established as a premier specialist autonomous organization to conduct entrance test examination for admission fellowship in higher education. You should underline this thing, higher education institute. So NTA is not taking examination only for NET, they are taking examination for medical, NEET, and JEE. So NTA is a premier institution to taking entrance exam for higher education. So you should know about the earlier information about the NET. So NET started from year 2018. set, that means every state has given one university, authorized university, that university can take examination. For example, if we are talking about Maharashtra, so Savitribai Pune University is a authorized university who is taking set examination on behalf of UGC. So that set is applicable only in Maharashtra. If you are clearing your set, so that set is that certificate or that validation is only in Maharashtra. So set started in 1994. Many states having state set authority, many state don't have that one. So net is everywhere. Okay, till December 14, examination, this net examination was taken by UGC. That means University Grant Commission. In our entire paper one, they are asking sure, they are question about the what is the full form of UGC, CBSE. So always go through the abbreviation, what is the meaning of UGC, CBSE, NTA, net. So till December 14 examination has been taken by UGC only. After June 15 to till June 18, examination has been taken by CBSE, that means Central Board for Secondary Education. But from December 18 to till date, NTA is taking examination. Which one? National Testing Agency is taking examination. So we will quickly look at the what is the importance of paper one. Actually, this webinar is for paper two. But if your paper two, paper one is not clear, then there is no use. So let's quickly look at the what is the importance of paper one. So it will improve your overall percentage. So what I wanted to see, what I wanted to say that, see, it is not enough to score good marks in paper two. Paper two needs very good marks in paper one and paper two, because your total marks is calculated as a paper one plus paper two. Suppose you are very good in paper two, but if you are not scoring up to the mark in paper one, so ultimately your aggregate percentage will come down, and you will be not in that cutoff. So it will improve overall percentage. That means your by paper one, chances to score more marks in paper one compared to paper two, because if you have seen the syllabus of paper two and paper one, so paper one syllabus is a limited, and paper two syllabus is a very vast. Normally it is from your UG level to I'm talking about paper two, it is from your paper UG level to PG level. So as per that, it is a very vast syllabus of paper two, and paper one syllabus is very limited. So if your paper one is clear, then only paper two is important. If your paper one is not clearing, then what is the use of paper two? If you are getting very low marks, ultimately your average percentage will become down. So compared to paper two, paper one is a less number of complicated question. Here I am talking about assertion type question. In paper one, there are very less number of assertion type question, because assertion type question takes more time. It will take more time. So because of that, you are focusing on that particular question. You are giving a limited time to other question. So compared to paper two, paper one is a very less number of assertion type question. So everything is done, that you got information about the NTA, you got information about paper one, what is the paper structure, but how to prepare for this one. So I'll give you the information as a methodology wise, what to do, with how for the preparation. Make a file. I'm simply saying make a file. It doesn't mean the Spring file. You should take as a you should take a box file, because here your all notes will be add together. You can use a flip. You can use a flip, paper one, subject 1 2 3 4 5 6, or you can use second file for your commerce, and you can make unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4. But a big file should be there, box file should be there, because all notes, all the information will be there. Make a group for a discussion. Right now we are discussing through ICT media. We are using Zoom, YouTube, everything. So use your WhatsApp group. This is a suggestion for you. You can use any type of ICT media. You can create a WhatsApp group. Suppose we are all the commerce students, so we can create a commerce group. And on that group, what we can do, that I'll put one thing, that tomorrow I'm going to discuss on microeconomics. So tomorrow I will discuss about 2 to 5 minutes on microeconomics. Because of this, what happened, the others who are weak in microeconomics, they will get the information by this way, and their concept will be clear. So take the help of ICT. Okay. Third one, read at least one newspaper daily. Language doesn't matter. If you are belong to Tamil Nadu, if you are belong to Assam, if you are belong to Jammu Kashmir, doesn't matter, but at least read one newspaper daily. I'll explain you afterwards why you should read newspaper. Okay. Use library facility. Many students are connected with colleges, so if you have a library facility, use your library, because see, a library is a very good, better place to sit, read things, because in your entire process you have to you have to read more. You need a cool, calm place, and you have to think on all these things. So as a librarian, I'm endorsing library, so please use your library facility. Each and every college is having their library. Go through the syllabus, understand what is there in syllabus. So when I'm talking about the syllabus, so I have given here the authentic link of syllabus. So go through this link, download your syllabus. If paper one is there, download that. If you are from commerce, go to there and download there, and that should be with you always, always, every time. You can take a printout and you keep that printout in your box file in paper one and in paper two. It is very much needed. You have to be with you all these things. Go through question paper. Last year's questions papers are there, that is online. I'm giving you the link also. So go through that paper. So why you should go through the last or last to last year's question paper? Because by that way you can analyze yourself. Suppose we are talking about the paper one or paper two, so there are 10 subsections. That time you can understand, this is my weaker section, I'm poor in this section, so you can work on that. So because of that, go through the last year's or last to last year's question paper. Use basic books to clear your concept. We can say that, suppose we are talking about the principles of marketing or principles of management. So my suggestion is that first, if you are confused with this concept now, start with a textbook of UG level. You can choose any textbook. The textbook is hardly 18 to 100 pages textbooks are there. So you read that one. So by that way, first you will clear your concept, and after that go to the reference book. For example, if you are talking about the marketing book, so first you start with basic book, basic textbook. After clearing this one, you go for marketing management Kotler, or you can go for marketing management Radha Swami book, or Rajan Saxena's book, whatever. That these are the reference book. But you start with your basic, that means textbook, that will clear your concept. If you are already clear your concept, you can directly go to reference books also, doesn't matter. So this is done with methodology. So second one is by material, how to prepare yourself or how to prepare all these things through physical material. I'm talking about physical and e-resource also. So if you are preparing through books, list of reference books, many resource persons are giving you reference book, that what should you refer. So I have already I have given you idea about the reference book. Suppose you are using this one, so before starting this one, take textbook, and after that reference book. Resource person will give reference books list. Second one is a periodical like competition success review are most useful. Why I am telling the most useful? It contains various types of question with explanatory answer. Suppose it's a mathematic type questions are there, I'm talking about the paper ones, this one. So mathematic type questions are there. So normally in a book, it is clearly given answer, question number 20's answer is a B. But in this competition success review type magazine, they are giving how that answer is there, step by step, what is the formula use, all these things. Because of this, you should use the periodicals, competition success, many competitive success like book magazines are there. So you use that also. Notes, many colleges are providing notes, classes. So I am not emphasizing, I'm not focusing on any particular classes. It depends upon you, which notes you have to follow. It depends upon you, it's your choice. I'm just giving the example of by which way you will get information. Okay. Fourth one is old question papers. solved question papers are available in form of many books. Many books are there. Here I am giving only the exam. Here is the only example of a publication. I am not focusing on particular publication. So if this is for example, if you will go through this one Upkar publication, Daima is the author. Madan KP Madan's books, Madan sir's book is there. So in that book you will find old years question paper, and in some books you will find the answers with explanatory answer. I already informed you that mathematic type question, logical reasoning type. So these type of questions has been explained in detail. If these type of books are available there, please buy that book. But while buying, please take care of that it should be updated. Updated means from last, as per my knowledge, from last 2 years there is a problem in printing because of this COVID situation. So if updated book is there, when you are searching, please search that if the last year's question paper is there, so you please buy that. Again, old question papers are available on website of UGC. This is authentic link. I am giving you my PPT on group. So if you want the last year's question paper, old question paper, so this is the link. You go through there. So in first link, from December 4 to December 8, question papers are there. Question papers are there till December 8, and in a second link, June 9 to June 14th question paper are there. So after, what about the after that question paper? So in many websites question papers are available, but these are the not authentic links. So new question papers are available in books whichever I have said. So go through that books. If you'll find that question paper, it's good. Otherwise many sites are there, they are also providing this one also. So this is the done with the physically. Now we will see what is available freely. Whatever I have given, that is available freely through electronic resources. So we will go through. eGyanKosh is a very good site for this one. If you visit this site now, you will find unlimited information. This is a repository of Indira Gandhi National Open University's resources. So many are saying that normally Net's paper has been designed through this material. So please visit this site, eGyanKosh. It needs only your login and password. This is you can do it very easily. Go through that one. Again, in that it is a subject wise. Again, it's category wise. Again, bachelor type or master type, whatever whatever material you want, that is there. You can download it, you can keep with you. So eGyanKosh is a very good site. You will suppose we are talking about commerce, so BCom material is there, MCom material is there. So everything is there. I think everything is there. I'm not telling that all information, all subjects are there, but you will find more good information there. Okay. Second one is Yashwantrao Chavan Jnana Gangotri. This is for those who are from Maharashtra student. Marathi material is available there. Jnana Gangotri. So it is specifically for Maharashtra student. Shodha Ganga, those who are interested to do more study in a specific subject. So Shodha Ganga is a repository of PhD thesis. So those who are wanted more information in that particular subject. Suppose someone want the information in a microfinance or say NGO or something. So you go through these sites, Shodha Ganga, you will find more detailed information. That means PhD thesis are there. EPG Pathshala, as in a name, it's electronic material of the post graduation. So very good resource is there. Visit this site. You will find your subject related information in EPG Pathshala. Digital Library of India, that means NDL. It is an initiative of IIT Kharagpur. So this is one of the best website. Uh, Only the thing is that you should be familiar with this website. Trial and error method you can use. This is a very good resource. You just visit there and you will find your desired information. Directory of Open Access Journal, those who are interested in a magazine or journals and they want more information, you visit this site. Open access books also there, you can visit this site. Vidyanidhi is also there, that is a Mysore University site. Mumbai University. Those who are interested in Mumbai University's material, they should use this site. Even the other universities students, here are many students are out from Maharashtra, out of Maharashtra, so they can use this site also. Very good material is there. Apart from that, Google Scholar is there, Google ebook is there, Hearty Trust digital library is there. So all these things are totally free. You just visit that site, you can download and you can study by this material. So this is only for your information how to prepare by e-resources. So everything is done. You are ready with your material, hard copy, soft copy, everything is done. But what to do? What to do? You should know what to do. So what strategy should be applied? Suppose you are a very good football player. So after whistling, you are starting moving that ball. But at the end of a certain after certain time, you are in front of a goal post. But after that, you are coming to know that this is not my goal post. So again you are running back. So you should know your goal post. Because of that, I'm telling you that what strategy should be applied. See, strategies can be different from person to person. I'm just giving you example. Okay, so pre-examination, what to do? Day wise study for each paper. That means it is my suggestion, give 30 minutes for paper 1, 30 minutes for paper 2. It depend upon it. If you want to give 1 hour for paper 1, no problem, 1 hour to paper 2. It depends from person to person and person to person. Okay, so 30 minutes for paper 2 daily. Here I am use my word daily. Daily means daily. So this should be a cycle. If you have any problems to suppose today is any wedding ceremony or whatever there and your presence must be there, no problem, but you should make uh, you should make that that days tomorrow. Okay, e-resources can save in mobile. Many students are traveling means from house to their colleges or to the workstation. So while traveling you can use your mobile, you can download the e-resources and you can read. Normally it is thinking that many people are traveling from 15 minutes to 13 minutes or 1 hour. So you can use e-resources for your reading also. You can use your computer as a reading material. You can download all these things in your computer or mobile and you can use this one. Revise basic mathematical and social science concept from paper for paper 1 from the books of class 10. uh, uh, See, actually this exam is for PG level, but they are asking some question for from 10th level. For example, if you are talking the Pythagoras theorem, so sometimes they are asking the question about the Pythagoras theorem. They are not directly asking, but they are asking indirectly that a person has started his journey towards east, third 3 meters, then he turned to his left, and after that he went 5 kilometers. So how far he is from his starting point? So this type of question asking. So this is a knowledge of 10th standard, but they are asking you in a graduation, post graduation level. Again, civic sense are there, civic information, constitution information is there, gram panchayat, rural self government. All this information is in, you will find is there. Okay, but they are asking here. Fifth one is take any year's question paper, for example a specific year's question paper, and try to differentiate the question as per subsection. After reading a question paper, you should understand that this question is from communication, this question is from ICT, this question is from research, this question is from teaching. So by this way you will understand that suppose a communication question, communication means a communication, mass communication. Okay, in a mass communication, cinema is there, radio is there, theater is there. Again cinema, who is controlling cinema in India? So in cinema, in India, cinema is controlled by central board, central censor board of India. So you should know the information about the censor board. So this type of question, suppose they are asking about the who is the chairman of censor board, so you should understand this question belong to communication. Okay, so while reading a question paper, uh, you start reading question paper, so you will be get understand that what type of question they are asking. Try to solve a question paper after every 4 5 days. It depends, 4 5 days or 7 days. But don't write your answer on that question paper. So instead of that, take a plain page and write down your answers. because you have to use that question paper in 2-3 times. Try to solve that question paper with a timer. Set your timers. Firstly, timer should be 1 hour. After the second, third time, it should be 55 minutes. It should be 50 minutes. So the time should be reduced. Hmm? Next one is a more focus on study of ICT research and education. Why I'm telling you? Because see, in paper 1 ICT is there. Again in paper 2 they are asking you question as a e-commerce, e-banking, e-government, and specifically I am giving information for commerce only. In paper 1 they are asking about the ICT of browser, web browser, all these things, and again in paper 2 e-commerce questions are there. So more focus on ICT research and education. Research in paper 1 also, again in paper 2 also, like that one. Okay, so not enough to understand the subject, but also make study according to structure. Because see, this exam is a objective type exam. It is not a subjective. You have to not write, you have to not write the entire thing, that is what is the definition of computer, all these things. They are asking a simple question, that is the objective. So understand the pattern of the paper. Okay, that means only one words answer. So prepare yourself by that way only. Sudoku, crosswords, puzzles are very useful in solving problem like logical reasoning, relationship, analogy. They are asking you questions of relationship, analogies, reasoning. So earlier I said that you should read a newspaper daily. So in newspaper, Sudoku is there, crossword is there. By this way, you can improve your vocabulary. More words are facing you, so you will be more friendly with the all word, so that will be helpful to you in solving logical type questions or relationship type questions, analogies, all these things. So read at least one newspaper daily. Frequently visit some important website for updates and information. For example, earlier HRD ministry was there, that means human resource development ministry was there. Under human resource development there are 2-3 types, that means higher education, school education. Again in higher education, many many institutions are there, UGC, AICT. So you visit HRD. Now HRD ministry has been changed and the name is a education ministry. So when you are visiting this side, so you will come to know about the information, what is the current information. Second one is frequently you visit UGC. Why? By frequently using visiting UGC type website, you will come to know what is the information related to UGC, AICT. For example, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan type information is available on AICT. So if you will visit this website, you will come to know the what is the going what's updates are there. Next one is the don't study late night on a previous day of exam. Means suppose tomorrow is exam, so don't study late night. This is my suggestion. It depends upon you. Either you accept it or leave it. Doesn't matter. Okay. So my suggestion is don't study late night on previous day of exam, because see, instead of this, take proper enough sleep, because see, tomorrow is our war, tomorrow is our match. So keep in mind that next day is very important for us. Keep energy reserve. So my suggestion is that as per your normal life, you take your sleep, you sleep, don't sleep late night. Okay. Next one is that don't study before 2 hours of examination. Keep your book close before examination 2 hours. Just relax, keep your mind cool, calm, and refresh. Many students are before the examination 15 to 30 minutes they are opening their books, they are reading. This is a waste of time. So don't study before 2 hours of exam. Keep your mind cool, calm, and refresh. Make examination practice on NTA demo site. NTA has given a demo site. On that side, you practice more and more. Why I am saying this one? Many people are phobia of online examination. What they are thinking? Suppose we click here, it may be problematic. Some mistakes would be there. So if I click OK, and if the next question will come there, if I'll click there, and it will go. So to come out of all these types of problem, you use maximum visit demo site. NTA has given the demo site. Use that demo site. Okay. that will be helpful and will take you less time in actual examination. Why I'm telling this one? In actual examination, if you are familiar with a demo side, in an examination you know where is the next button, where is the button for this one waiting, where is the button for keep in reserve. So it will be helpful in your actual exam. So you will be familiar online examination, so your phobia will go. So use maximum NTA demo side. So this is done, all these things. So how to manage time, how to prepare all these things. So I already informed you, 30 minutes for paper 1, 30 minutes for paper 2. It depends upon you. Suppose you want 1 hour for paper 1 and 1 hour for paper 2, no problem. It depends upon person to person. Okay, so how to study? This is my example. You can change, you can make addition, you can make deletion as per your need. So you do one thing, you take one sub subject one day. What to do now? See, the first time read, or after reading first read all these things, make your own notes, start making your own notes. Why I'm telling you? Because that will make your content clarity. When you are making your own note, that is a very good source of information. That is your own note. Okay, second day, second subject, you read, first read all the entire the material, then make your note. This is a up to the 1 to 10 days. What to do after 10 days? Now see, in a 11 day, before the first subject will be repeat. Okay, on 11 day. Now that time don't read that material, do your note first. Now it is very easy to understand you. First read your note, then go to that material. Now you will understand very easily, because that notes are yours and that is in your language. So if you want to make any type of changes in notes, you can. So it is a very easy for you. So this type of cycle will go 1 to 10 for first day, cycle, then 11 to 21 day. So in a month, suppose we are taking an example of 1 month. In a month, one sub subject will be three times in a month. And if we are talking about the 3 months, so one subject will come 9 times. Don't you think if you are reading a single subject for 9 times, it is enough? It is enough. It depends from person to person. Fourth one is make it cycle. It should be continue. Consistency should be there. I already informed you. If you lapse 1 day, so you try to make out on the next day. Suppose you uh, suppose you uh, suppose you due to some marriage function or something, you skip that one. So you have to do that study next day. So okay, highlight lacking area. By this way you will come to know that this is my gray area, lacking area. So give extra time for that topic. Everything is done, we have prepared, we have time, we are ready with your file, we are ready with physical material, e-material, everything we have done. Now what to do in an exam? I have given the exam as a war time, because see, everything is fair in war. Okay, so in war time what you have to do, read all questions carefully. See, suppose right now exams are online, that means by e mode. So that way you can skip that question and you can go for next question, next. By that way you can read all the question. Why I am telling this thing, all these things? Suppose I am very good in ICT, I am talking about paper 1. Or if you want to take the info this one for paper 2, you can take as a paper 2. And if I am very good in ICT, so I will start giving answers with ICT. Why? Suppose I'm giving answer of ICT, I know the right answer is this one for ICT, so I will click there. Next one, ICT, this one. Why? This will boost my confidence for next question. So if you are very good in research, you go through the research, you find out the research question and you start with this one. Okay, 60 minutes for 50 question, that means less than 1.5 minutes. If you are calculating totally all these things, 180 minutes. So less than 5 minutes for a particular question. If any question is problematic, don't stuck on that question, move to next question. Choose accordingly to your expertise and interest of yours. It's most important to be calm and use logic. You should take decision logically. Okay, So what I'm telling you, if any type of question, and if you are spending more than 1.5 or 2 or 3 minutes on a particular question, that means you are wasting your time. So if any problematic question, don't worry, leave it, go for the next question. Okay. Fourth one is, my suggestion is that logical reasoning type question can be solved at the end. Suppose by this way, if you are going next, and if you come across the logical reasoning type question, so my suggestion is there, please try to skip this question and you try to solve at the end. Why? Normally this type of question are taking more time compared to other question. If you are spending 10 to 15 minutes on this question, and if the time ends, so that may be problematic. And that's why I'm telling you, so if the any problematic question or logical reasoning type question, so skip it, and go for the next. At the end, when 5 or 10 minutes are there, you can move for your logical reasoning type question. So this is a from suggestion from my side. Okay. uh, what to do after the examination? Now exam is done, everything is there. Earlier hard copy question papers was with you. Right now soft copies is there. So check answers of your question. Now question paper is available in your login. If you log in, you will get your question paper. So write down that question paper, discuss the answers with your friends, colleagues, your superior, for what for the actual answer. Mathematical type questions are there, so discuss with your friends what is the ideal answer of that question and write down uh, in somewhere. Okay. After specific period, net or set authority publish answer keys for their paper. Normally they are publishing two types of answer key. One is a tentative answer key and one is a final answer key. In a tentative answer key, if you are not satisfied with that answer, suppose they have given an answer for a 20 number question, they have given B answer, and if you are not satisfied with that answer, so you can challenge. But there are some systematic process. You have to challenge them, you have to support some documentary, reference book or all these things. This is a very useful in a mathematical type or logical reasoning type question. In a mathematical type question, there may be more than one answer, two answers could be there. So it depends on the question. So if you have a separate second answer and with a valid steps, you can suggest them that this is also right. So if your challenge is right, your amount will be refunded to you. So this is a for this one specific this one. In case of any discrepancy in answer, refer the valid documentary proof. Already inform you, reference book or any valid documentary proof should be there. So for whom it is a very much important, these are the very much important for those who are skipping their passing criteria, their qualifying criteria by 2 to 4 marks. So this is very useful for them. I have done with all these things. So let's see about some information about the PET. That means pre-entrance test for PhD and MPhil. So this is a screenshot of Mumbai University's PET examination, that is 2020. This is the last year. After that, they have a new notification also there. This is only for your information. As per the UGC's guideline, every university have to take two PET examination in a year. But it depends upon from university to university, what is their mechanism, uh, how much human resources they have, how much PhD seats are available with them. So altogether, all these things make them taking examination. It may be 2 times in a year, it may be 1 time in a year. Sometimes there are one examination in a 2 year. It depends upon from person to university to university. So this is the detail of Mumbai University's examination notification. Go through this one again. Category wise information is there. Now see the syllabus, PG level as defined in respective subjects. Okay, the syllabus is there. So what is the syllabus of this one? So this is the information about the Mumbai University. So PET shall be multiple types. Again, it is the same objective type like net set. 100 questions are there. Test shall be comprised of two papers. Paper 1 shall be research methodology, that is in our paper 1. research aptitude, that is in our paper 1. Logical reasoning type questions are there, that is in paper 1. So all we are studying in net and set also. Okay, and paper 2 for the paper, your core subject. So while choosing university, my suggestion is go for your nearest university. Suppose you are staying. Suppose so suppose you are from Mumbai, so you choose your nearest university. This is an example. If you are from Mumbai, so Mumbai University is there. SNTT, if you are a female, SNTT University is there. IGNOU is there. Yashwantrao Chavan University is there. Apart from that, Pune is the nearest university for Mumbai citizen. Kolhapur University, that is a Shivaji University, that is the nearest. So while choosing, why I am telling this one? So choose a university where you can come back in a day after finishing your work. Once your admission is done with that particular university, then you have to frequently visit your university. You have to discuss with your guide and all this. That's why you choose your nearest university. Out of state or out of university quotas are there. I will show you how to utilize that quota also. So duration of exam, normally it's a 1 hour examination. Duration in a year, I already informed you that twice in a year, but it depends from university to university. It depends upon that number of seats available for PhD, MPhil, or a number of resources available for taking examination. So this is for example, in Maharashtra, suppose I am staying in Mumbai. So which are the nearest university for me? Pune University is there, Aurangabad University is there, Shivaji University, Nagpur. So these are the university where I can go in a day and come back. At a night we can go for this one, and in the morning we can come back. So this is for example. Apart from that, if I am trying for out of Maharashtra University, so Gujarat, so Ahmedabad University is nearest to me. So I can go overnight there, and I can tomorrow morning I can complete my work, and in a evening I will come back. So this type, why I'm telling you, you can choose as per your situation. So for Madhya Pradesh, Indore University is there. For Karnataka, Bangalore. So these are the example for Mumbai or Maharashtra people. So if you are staying in Karnataka, you can choose as per your distance. So suppose now we will talk about the quota system. Okay, so the quota, read the 28 numbers point. The quota for admission shall be 90% for home university and 10% for other university. Suppose that particular university is having 10 seat, so 9 seat will be reserved for home university. Now, what is the meaning of home university? That particular university, suppose we are talking about the Mumbai University. So those who cleared their PG from Mumbai University, so that is a 9 seat will be reserved for Mumbai University student, and the 1 seat will be reserved for out of that university. So this is for your information. The reservation rule shall be applicable 90% quota and 10% quota separately. The candidates who obtain qualifying degree of that particular university will be treated as a home university. Okay, so this is a chance to get a seat from out of that. Suppose we will take the information of this one, botany. See, in a botany, they have 36 seats. So out of that, 32 seats is for their home university, and 4 seats are for other university. Why I am telling you? Suppose you are out of from Shivaji University, so there are more and there are no any application out of Shivaji University. So your chance is getting admission is more compared to others one. So try this type of quota also. This is applicable for home university, other university as well as state and other universities also. So read all the detailed notification of that particular page. So by that way you will come to know that what is strategy should be applied for the admission process. Okay, these are the some important website for your study for question papers. these are not authentic website, but still if you want question paper or any other relevant information, you can go through these sites, this website, and you will get down the information. Hmm. uh, Very good information is there. Hmm. NTAUGC.com, where you will find many core subjects also. CBSE.net, net. This is also a very good very good site. Even the last one website for question paper, that http examers.com, that is also good website, but these are not authentic website. So it depends upon you. So what is the highway to your success? Always think positively. Many people will come to you and they will say that, Are, you are trying from last 3 years 4 years, still you are not succeeding. So don't worry, just listen, and doesn't matter. Just ignore it. Ignore button is delete button in your PC, so delete it, no problem. Keep company of positive people. So those who are positive people, we always keep company of these people. Always discuss about the net examination, the paper type, syllabus, all these things. This will create a positive environment in a day. So that will be a boost you. Okay, continue to study. I already informed you that cycle should be there. If you due to some problem, uh, any problem is there, you should continue. You have to make out next day or on coming days. Time management, best time for study, it depend upon you. In Mumbai type, we were situated at Mumbai type area, so normally we prefer early in the morning type, when entire public are sleeping. So it will depend upon you, person to person. Use all resources, that means and print resources, e-resources as well as printing resources for your study. It depends. If you want print resources, you can take books, magazine. If you want e-resources, e-resources are there. I already given you the entire information. You should be hardworking. You should be hardworking, but by smart way. Your work should be hard work, but by smart work, by smart way. So both, if the both together is there, success is there, 100% success will be there. And once your goal is achieved, you are a net set. Please guide others, because there are many people, they are just wandering here and there. They don't know about what is the net, how to study, all these things. So once you achieve your goal, please try to give this type of information to more and more people. So guide others. So disclaimer, I have used many screenshot and other information. So the information and the screenshot images used in this presentation are taken used for educational purpose, that means training, teaching and research, and not for any other purpose. So this is my disclaimer. As per the Copyright Act, I have to give all this information. So I should be thankful to my entire management team of St. Joseph College of Arts and Commerce. That means Nyandeep Mandal, our chairman, secretary, everyone, entire team of management. They have given me chance here. Dr. Subhash D'Souza sir, IC principal of our college, who has given me chance to come here. Dr. Jana Tuscano madam, IQAC coordinator. Under the aegis of IQAC, we are doing all these things. Teaching and non-teaching staff of my college, who has given me support for doing all these things. Entire organizing team, my team is there. They are listening to me. Our IT team is there. Our other support team is there. Our anchoring team is there. 2 3 teams are working together simultaneously. So I should be thankful to entire organizing team for supporting me. Last, all the participants of the sessions, all the sessions, those who are listening this one. So I am really thankful to all the participants, those who are listening to me, and all the best for your net set and pet. So thank you again, all these things. So if any questions are there, I am ready to answer your question. Thank you.
So I hope there are no questions. So I will conclude now for the session. Now let us be grateful to Sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose vote of thanks for today's second session on Introduction to Paper 1 and how to prepare for NET, SET and PET exam. I would like to thank our resource person, Dr. Dinesh Sanadi sir, for devoting your precious time and endowing our viewers with your knowledge of wisdom and tactics, free and authentic resources of material and words of experience which will definitely help them to achieve success. I would also like to thank our Nandip Mandal's members, office bearers, our in-charge principal, Dr. Subhash D'Souza sir, conveyor of the program, Dr. Dinesh Sanadi sir, and organizing team, all staff members and viewers of today's session. Thank you once again and have a nice day. Take care.
Thank you.
Sir, shall I stop the streaming?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.